Suparno Moitra, TMC spokesperson, is with us, along Rahul Verma, still with us, fellow Center for Policy Research. Suparno, first to you. Premature at the moment to say congratulations. I remember we met briefly outside Victoria Memorial a few weeks ago. And then you were confident at a time when most people were sort of predicting a possible demise of the TMC. Are you already claiming victory? You're crossing double century. I mean, this is remarkable. Forget about a close win. You seem to be heading towards a potential landslide.
Mr. Sardesai, a very good afternoon to you, sir. It's always a privilege to be a part of your show, and it was a privilege to know you personally as well. One, I would only say that it is too early in the day, so we should restrain ourselves from being ecstatic at this moment. And unfortunately, this is one day we are losing out to fighting the most important issue, the COVID pandemic in the country. And I'm reminded of the song of Michael Jackson, who sang "Heal the World, make it a better place for you and for me." There are people dying, and if you care enough for the living, make it a better place for you and me. So at this time, we would like to salute all the corona warriors, the doctors, the paramedical staff who are fighting from the front. We would like to do that. And I would only like to commit to them that we will be again back from this evening, shoulder to shoulder with them, Mr. Sardesai.
No, I think you make a very valid point, but I do hope that political parties, including your leadership, recognizes that. Because during the election campaign, let's be clear, Mr. Moitra, political parties cutting across lines, including Trinamool, violated all COVID protocol. I hope you recognize now that in victory, governance will be your prime priority, where having a COVID policy has to be your priority number one.
I completely agree with you.
Good. That's a short, sharp answer. I completely agree with you.
No, but this is
I'm already seeing. I hope these are not today's pictures, because
of course these are today's pictures. Yes,
so we're already seeing celebrations.
Whoever wins will celebrate. COVID protocols will be kept on the side.
No, unacceptable.
Unacceptable means nothing. They will celebrate. They will be dancing on the streets of Kolkata. I just hope there's some sense of restraint, because otherwise, they'll be dancing their way to the hospitals. It's a very dangerous thing to do. Restraint is important.
No, but Rahul, look at this. If these are the images that are going to play out, Bengal numbers, your data intelligence unit added the other day, are among the fastest rising in the country. And we still haven't, the testing will still have to go on in rural Bengal. So these are very worrying pictures. I hope, Mr. Mitra, someone will tell the Trinamool, especially your leader, Mamta Banerjee, this is not a day for you to celebrate on the street.
Mr. Sardesai, I couldn't have agreed with you more, because celebration is home turf for the Trinamool. COVID is not. So we will have to understand that we need to find comfort to deal with this pandemic and get out of the comfort turf.
Okay. Let's get in a quick word from Rahul Verma on the point that we've been building on. Local. Is this election, Rahul, you also agree, vocal for local? Whether it's Kerala, whether it's Tamil Nadu, or which